Don't I look important today? My suit without a tie. I can't find my tie. So what's up, everybody? So today I want to talk about Android, and I love Android. I love it. I have an Android phone right here. I wish I could afford a higher end one, but this is all I can afford. I don't even have service. I pay for minutes. Isn't that sad? But I don't have 3G, 4G, 2G, 1G, half G, nothing. But I do love Android, and I love checking out the new phones. Among my favorite brands for Android phones, I love Samsung. My favorite of the Samsung would be the Galaxy lineup. The Galaxy S3 and the S4 are probably my favorite Samsung phones. I went to a cell phone shop in my town, and I held a Galaxy Note 2, and it was comically huge in person. If you've never seen it in person, try to find a way. It is comically huge. Now, I'm sure that it's easy to get used to, especially since they give you that stylus, but I would personally probably would not do that. I'd probably go with the Galaxy S4 or an S3 if I were to go for a Samsung phone. I also really like HTC, mainly the HTC One. It's got great build quality, and I really like that the speaker is right there in front, so you don't have iPhones where it shoots out the side, and like this phone, that's the speaker right there on the back, so it fires backwards. So if your phone is sitting on the desk like that, then you can't hear it as well, especially since that's where the ringer plays out of. So I love that HTC aims the speaker forward right at you. I also really like the Nexus lineup. Now the Nexus 10, I know the Nexus 10 isn't a phone, but that's a little bit, a 10-inch tablet, that's a little bit too big for me, I'd have to say. I do love the Nexus 7, great size tablet, and I love the Nexus 4. It's a great smartphone, and I love that it's stock Android. Stock Android straight from Google, since it's Google's phone. Yes, Google owns Android. I don't know how many of you knew that, but one of the reasons I love Android is, one, you have so many choices. If you want a phone that's completely durable, you've got the Samsung Galaxy S4, whatever they called it. The one from AT&T that can withstand everything. Let me look it up. There we go. It's the Galaxy S4 Active. I find that really intriguing. So if you are somewhere where you're going to be in a lot of places where your phone is going to need to be durable against being dropped, or being wet, or being sandy, or being... I don't like, in the commercial, the person's baking, and she pulls it out of the bowl of flour. Like, really? Who... First of all, why are you using your phone while you're baking? That's my first question. Second of all, why... How do you drop it in flour? I don't... Whatever. But, you know, like, the one that's most realistic for me is getting pushed in the pool, and your phone's in your pocket. You're like, yeah, I'm okay, don't worry. That is realistic for me. And if you have a lot of prankster friends that you're around a lot, I would get that phone. I like that. I like that you can do that. If you want a Samsung, if you want a Galaxy, if you want an S4, but it needs to be durable, get a Galaxy S4 Active. Otherwise, you can get an HTC durable. It's not called a durable, but HTCs are very durable. You can get all kinds of phones. If you want a really cheaply made phone running freaking Android Froyo like this one is, go for an LG Optimus. That's what this is. I just love it. There's so many choices, and you can do more with Android without rooting it than you can with iOS from jailbreaking it, in my opinion. For example, I have a start menu on my phone. Yeah, it's not rooted. I also have an iPhone 5 simulator. There's the video I did on it a while back. I'll do another one later. But I have a start menu, taskbar. I have some pretty cool stuff. I also have Windows 8. There we go. Now, of course, it's not great because this phone doesn't have a great processor or anything, and it's Android Froyo, but it's Windows 8. Here's my start menu. But that'll be for another day. But my point is, you can do so much with Android, and you don't even need to be rooting it. You can just do it, you know? I just really like Android. And there was a period where I didn't like Android at all. I was actually mad at Google. I thought they were getting in way over their heads. But then I realized, you know, they're making a lot of smart business decisions, and they're making all this great stuff like Google Glass. Android is so much better now than it was at the beginning. If you look at a screenshot of Android Cupcake next to Jelly Bean, Cupcake is like version 1.5 and Jelly Bean is 4.1, 2, and 3 or something like that. Even next to Ice Cream Sandwich, you can see that it's got a major upgrade. One thing I find interesting is Android names just sound delicious. They're all named after desserts. I don't know what A and B were, but Android Cupcake. I forgot what D was. I think it was donut. Cupcake, donut, eclair, froyo, gingerbread. Crap, what was H? Honeycomb, and then ice cream sandwich and jelly bean, and maybe they'll do Klondike bar for the next one. I don't know, Android Klondike. I don't know what they're gonna do when they get to like Z or X, but we'll have to see. And I also don't know what they're gonna do when they get to the after Z. Are they gonna start over? They're gonna start over naming them after healthy snacks instead. So you have Android Apple. Ooh, that's butting heads. That would be Pandora's box right there. But anyway, guys, thanks for checking this out. Subscribe right here. And on Monday, I'm planning on doing a set change. Planning on changing my set. Don't know for sure, but I might. And I meant to say Tuesday. I'm not doing a video Monday. Next week, we will be back on the Tuesday and Friday schedule. I promise. Now, I know I put out 4 videos this week. Here they are. We got Tuesday's video. I replaced the RAM on my friend's laptop. Wednesday, I did an announcement of the schedule change. Thursday, I replaced the keyboard on my friend's laptop. And today, well, I don't need to annotate today. It's right now. But today's Android. So links are right here in this part of the screen and in the description box. I'm really excited about the change. I gotta figure out where my new set will be, but hopefully, I don't know, maybe I'll be able to stand instead of sitting in this office chair. Yeah, can't wait, guys. Thanks for checking this out. Subscribe right here. I was going to put it here, but it would probably cover my head. So subscribe right there. And like this video. And share it. And do what you gotta do. And I will see you Tuesday.